I'm going to talk to my Zoom friends, Lisa and Philip. Lisa and Philip, we're just getting started, wrapping around for body pump into people who came from weightlifting class. So join in whenever you're ready. And now circle your shoulders the other way. So what I want everyone to do is take your hands in front, draw your elbows back first. See what this does to your chest. It opens up the whole heart space this way. A lot of times we think we can just roll our shoulders by doing this, but Stephanie has us with the bar. She's got us with our weight bar, so we're already opening our chest. Imaginary weight bar to bring your elbows all the way to the back of the room. Oh, oh. What are we undoing? Now, here's another tendency. The minute we start moving, we hunch our shoulders. So I want, beautiful. Both of you guys just drop it 2 inches. Drop everything down. Drop your shoulders down. Love those adjustments. And then lift your arms behind you and palms down. Begin to lean forward like a door, not rounding, but lean forward. Chin tucks into your chest. Your faces are just looking down at your mat, and then lift your arms as much as it feels comfortable for your shoulder girdle. Lift your arms gently behind you, and now turn your palms up. Turn your palms up. Good. So rotate your thumbs under to turn your. There you go. Good. Now lean a little further. It's kind of like you're peeking over the edge of the Grand Canyon. I'm gonna guess you're probably feeling this in your hips just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. And lift your bodies up now, and then bring your hands, sweep them under so hands come up as much as it's comfortable for your shoulders. Bellies are pulling in. Crown of your head is lifting up. Lift your arms up. Inhale. And exhale, arms come down. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Beautiful. Turn your palms up and lift again. Lifting up. Inhale. Breath is so important. Palms come down in front of you now. Right in front again. Spider tip fingers. Good, right there. Up your shoulders. I'm going to cue you because I'm not going to come around and actually be able to touch. So as you listen, beautiful work. From here, lift that water cradle straight up. Lifting up, lift the crown of your head. This is its own stretch right here. It's just pressing fingertips down on the ground, maybe holding your shin and your foot to lift. Now I want everyone to really tuck their chins in, but you have a straight back. Straight back, tuck your chin under. There we go, beautiful. As you do this, press your shoulders down. It's as though you've got weights on your shoulders, rolling them in and out. Squeeze your elbows into your sides. As you do this, and release. Beautiful. Hands come behind you. Gently leaning back on the fingers. Here again, subtle tip of the hips forward. Lifting your pubic bone, curling your belly button into your spine. Chins come down, rounding, rounding, rounding. And then sitting up nice and straight, arms come out to the side. And now everybody pull your belly button into your spine as though I'm pushing right here like the Pillsbury Doughgirl. Come in, round your arms around, bring it in a circle. This is going to release the middle part of your back, chins are tucked. We don't move so quickly in this class that you have to keep your eye on me. My words will guide you. And if you get behind an emotion or a movement, you'll catch up. Inhale and lift your arms to open. Palms up. Elbows are going to try to touch behind your back. This is opening all these muscles right across the shoulder girdle, the middle part of the back, rhomboids. And bring it around again one more time. Pull your bellies in, round your heads forward, ducking down, and then open again. Lift your palms back. Inhale. And drop your hands down. Beautiful. Let's uncross our legs. And please modify. If you have knee issues or hip issues, bounce your knees just a little bit. Now, flexing your feet up. This is going to talk to our hamstrings. Remember hamstrings, like pickleball friends? Yeah, they're the ones that stop and start us on the court. rock side to side. Gently, good. This is a little bit of a balance pose. Okay, so hands up right here. So all I'm doing is kind of tipping my ship sideways up and holding it up. Wait, what are we doing here? We're on one sits bone. For those of you on Zoom, you're on your left sits bone. For those of you in class, you're on your left. What are we doing here? We're using our obliques. It's a very subtle oblique. To not fall over, I've got to engage all this side of my musculature. This is what my body wants to do, is collapse down. So to hold the spine straight, we tip, and now we go the other way. Tip over, you should be able to slide your hand under that sits bone. Beautiful. No, you're not going to tip, and if you do, you don't have far to go. Falling off your yoga mat has happened. I have fallen out of pigeon pose with Karin in my first week of class 15 years ago, and she had a good belly lap. You fell out of pigeon. Bounce your knees. Good. Now cross your legs, see if you can find the opposite cross. You'll know by which hip might be a little tighter. Beautiful. Nice. Hands on your knees, sitting up nice and straight. Pull the belly's in, the chest in, but the chin is tucked. And now gently walk forward. We are undoing all the beautiful work, undoing the muscles, not the work we did in weightlifting class or in running. Drop everything down. Now, here is a beautiful place for your yoga blocks. If you have your block, you can come off your props, that's fine. There's no problem there. Just drop this down. Tall side of the block might feel really good to catch. You can actually put your arms on it too. Yeah, there you go. Why don't you put both hands gently on top of your fists and give your head something to catch. And if we're not there, that's perfectly fine. Just leaning forward and using your block as a prop. As I look around the room, Stephanie's got her right leg in front of her left, and her left hip is a little higher. That's just indicative of how normal we are in our bodies. Right side, left side, a little tighter. There you go. And take everybody, inhale and come halfway out of this stretch to lift. As you exhale, coming back down, coming over again. Maybe walking your hands out. If you want to drop your head down to your block side, top of the block. And allow that breath to come into your hips. So it's really, really, really tight there and uncomfortable. Come back a little bit. Back off 20-30%. That's okay. And these beautiful, long, stretching holds. Breathe, Lonnie, you're doing great. I can hear you, and I love that. Right when it feels uncomfortable, come out of it. Come out of it a little bit. Give your body the ease and the comfort of holding that stretch. Good morning, Dia. And then inhale, gently bring it back up again. Beautiful work. Nice. Good. Now let's get into a little bit of twisting motion to release our mid to lower backs. Walk your feet out in front of you. Give your knees a gentle bounce. One more time with those hamstrings, between energy, toes up. Toes up. Drop everything down on your mat, but toes up. Feet about mat width apart. Don't need to go much more than that. Good morning. Reach your left hand behind you and place it down. And then lift your right hand straight up. So what I'm doing is presenting chest proud. I love that from Stephanie 2 years ago. Chest proud. Lifting everything up, and then very gently bending into this back elbow. All you gotta do is bend a little bit, give it some give. Bring the hand down, begin to lean over. Now I want you to put some weight in that right sits bone. I want some weight, nice Megan. Weight in that right sits bone. If you need to, take your right fist and put it on top of your thigh to gently press into. There you go, good, Linda. Drop, pressing really into that thigh. Good, very nice. Your stretch, come out of it, please. Inhale and twist out. And as you exhale, twist back into it. So use your breath. Drop your shoulders, let them melt. Beautiful. Pressing into that. It's not a huge twist, but it is enough to reach where you feel some tight places. Letting lift your shoulder and come like you're drawing your shoulder across your body. Right? Beautiful. You might drop your hand down. Good. Come back to the center. Beautiful. Right here. Reset your spine by rolling. Little barrel roll. A lot of the work we do in stretch and deep stretch yoga is the subtle energy bodies. It's not the big, huge jumping jack or bouncing stretches. It's the subtle energy bodies. And those are the ones that we talk to on a deeper level. Coming the other way. Feeling it, Johnny? Feeling that a little bit? No, that's good. And you might be just a little bit sore tomorrow. Our goal is to get some of the blood flow and energy and pranayama in yoga, which is breathing. Now, inhale, lift the left arm straight up. Let your knees be soft. Good. But bring your toes up to your shins. Okay, get those hamstrings. Everybody put your toes down. And then lift your carriage. So we kind of just tend to collapse. I find myself doing that a lot. So lift the carriage, reach up, faces up. Right hand sweeps out to the back to find your prop. And when you do this, you kind of just gently, naturally fall back a little. Reach, and then begin to turn. As you open your chest and your body, beautiful, drop your shoulders. There you go, beautiful, good, everybody. Turn, 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 and then gently bring your left hand on top of your left hip right here, pushing down like a piston. Pressing on that hip, and what this does, actually you can roll that hip open a little bit. Lots of weight in that left sit bone. Beautiful, Jen. Lovely. Everybody drop your shoulders a little bit. Okay, if you need to walk that hand back out a little for a deeper stretch, you may do so. Sorry, that's my insulin pump. You guys stay where you are and breathe. And says, where's mom? Where's the mothership? Right. And as you take a deep breath, begin to come out of this stretch, coming up and over, and then gently bring both knees into your body. This is kind of the yummy and fun part of redoing this twist. Hands come under, and then lift your bodies up. Chins are tucked up. Good. And now drop your shoulders. That's the hard part. So we want to scrunch up. Dropping your shoulders will lift your chest. Beautiful. Turning your head to the left side. Bring your head back to the center. Beautiful. And then back to the front again. Nice work. Crossing your legs, coming off of your props. You're going to bring it down and coming forward. Your mat, you can go on hands and knees on your mat. Bonnie, what I'm going to have you do is bring your blanket in front of you. So if you only have a single mattress or a single layer of padding under you, please pad your knees. Not a real tall blanket. Just open your blanket up so it's thinner. A little less there. There you go. Coming into hands and knees. Oh, yum. Come into hands and knees. Here, if you have wrist problems or any kind of shoulder issues, let's get you up like this to fist on your wrists. So that way, and then come back down to have your wrists at right angles if that works for you. I want everybody's toes together, knees wide. Beautiful. Pulling your tummy carriage in. This is where we get to support the lower back. Begin to drop into a child's pose. Garabhasana, Malasana, the ball, hanging down. Drop your heads. You guys just walk around and do a little bit of verbal cueing. You just need a big 6-foot stick, like a noodle. Just gently touch your hand. Drop yourself a bit more to the back. If your knees are cranky and they don't want to be in a squish position, you may take your blanket roll and place it under your knees behind you. Where we want to let go of is right here in the middle part of the back. So letting your chest fall, your ears are between your elbows. Beautiful. And breathe here. Take some deep breaths, slowing it down. This is a beautiful reset of the spine. And as you are coming forward, walking your hands, begin to walk your hands a little bit to the left side. So just begin to walk over, nice. Try to bring your hips all the way back to your heels if you can. There you go. That's it, beautiful. Now, reaching that right hand a little bit further. This is gonna kind of unwind those muscles we use, those who are body pump. This is where we unwind the deadlifts. When we're bent forward and we're lifting up and then we're lifting our bodies back up. It's also where we unwind the overhead presses. Catch and release kind of thing. Take a really deep breath into this. Walk that hand forward just a little bit more. Allow your neck and your jaw to be relaxed here. Releasing the jaw actually releases the hips. Beautiful, weird kind of switch over to know that, oh, my jaw is really tight, well, my hips are. Beautiful. Inhale, walk it back to the center. Begin to walk over to the right side. And as you do this, try to drop your left armpit down. It's as though you're going to roll that left armpit underneath of you. Beautiful, Megan. And breathe into this. Laying the head, try to drop your hips back towards the floor. Is that okay? Great. We're making it work here today. Beautiful. And reach this arm out a little bit more in front of you. Nice. Very nice. Good. And cupping your left shoulder blade down in front of you. That's it, girl. So you're going to go up right there. And Stephanie, you're doing it too. You're going to drop your left shoulder blade under. Just cue you on that. Great. Oh, yes, that's a wrong blade. Yes. Beautiful. Jen, drop your left shoulder blade under just a little bit more. It's almost like a tiny rotation as you cup and drop that shoulder under. Nice. And please come back to the center. And back to the center. This class is so beneficial to integrate the work you just did. We have already done. Please come up to hands and knees. Lonnie, this is one you're going to just dig, I promise you. It's what we did on your side. We're going to do it from hands and knees. Please extend your left leg out behind you. Left leg out behind you. Toes are on the ground. Good. Toes are on the ground. Pressing into those toes, roll over your foot. So I'm literally bringing my whole body back and opening my foot. Opening it down. Pressing those toes, you're bending your toes as much as you possibly can. Give your hand, it would look like you were doing this. That's what we're trying to do. Press those toes back. Drop your heads. And now lift that back leg straight up behind you. Oops. And then as you're here, drop that hip down. Everybody drop that extended leg hip down. Draw that leg across your body. I don't care which foot you have going in because we're going to do both sides. I'm feeling it in my standing knee. I'm feeling it in the knee that's down. If that's too much for your knee, feel free to slide back into pigeon pose. I'm going to draw that leg as far off to the side as you can. So drop your foot to the ground, Lonnie. Drop your leg all the way to the ground. Good. You're kind of going to be on a funny, Dia, do you want a blanket over your foot? I'm on the top of my foot or the knife edge of my foot. Be gentle, be careful. Yeah. If wrists are hurting, please come down to forearms. And come on down to your forearms and take a breath. Really sliding out. Now you're going to probably feel it the most where? Tell me where you're feeling it. In your right hip? Yep. Pulling that right hip. Drop your heads and begin to try to look at the foot that's on the ground. What? Yes, it's a C curve. So Jen, look over your right shoulder. Yep, I'm going to really open the right, or for me it's right, for you guys it's left, your rib cage. Take a deep breath here, please. Tap the foot of the knee that's your standing knee. Yep, go ahead and tap it to release that foot nicely and good. You want to tighten up one area. Maybe your thumbs are tight. I don't know, what are your hands and wrists doing? Nice, doing good. Bring it back to the center, please. Oh. Draw that leg, keep it coming. Draw it out to the side. Come on. Yep. Be gentle, be very gentle. You guys might touch toes, but it's okay because I think you go home together in the same car. Just check it. All right, and then begin to gently bring it up to knee standing position. A little bit of a balance pose here. It's all right. Gate pose, arms come up. Inhale. Nice, Philip and Lisa. I do see you on Zoom today. And bring everything over to the left side. Please do not hyperextend the knee body. That was beautiful. You just bent into your knee. I love it. Come to the leg that's out. Oh. Who put super glue in my rib cage? Seriously, folks. Back up to the center. And please drop your hand. You did it, Stephanie. Drop it down. And please bring it over. Now, this is the stretch we're kind of doing on the ground, buddy. Bring that arm over. Just let her fall. Let your heads relax. Everybody take a deep breath here. This is not ballet class where your ballet master is going to say extend, but if you extend your arm and then begin to take a deep breath and lift up, inhale, bring your face slightly to the ceiling. And my pickleball coach, Wayne, would put tutus on all of his pickleball players at this point. In their deep ice skater pose of the death spiral. I don't know about you, but this feels particularly yummy. Yeah? Let everything go in your shoulders. Take a breath. Beautiful. Sweep your arm down. Drop it forward so you feel stable on hands and knees. Draw that leg behind you. Go ahead and wiggle. Go ahead and wiggle. Give it a figure 8 swirl. Let go. And I don't know about you guys, but if your left hip and side feels a little longer and more stretchy, it's because we just did a great big deep stretch on it. So good on you. Right foot comes out behind you. So I say you will be taller after this class. You will be able to hit those slam dunk shots from height. Come on, press those toes out behind you. Be gentle with your knees. You're locking down. Beautiful, everybody. Good. Drop your heads. Now lift that leg behind you and begin to draw it across your body to the left side. Bring it over. And when you get over to the point of over, go ahead and drop the foot down on the side of the foot. You can have your toes up if you really want to rotate that hip around. Be gentle if you're on your knife edge of your foot. Maybe slide a blanket under there. That looks beautiful. Here's what we generally tend to do, though. We generally sway our backs down and let our bellies fall. So I want everybody to pull their carriage up. Pull the whole bellies up. Now you're going to feel it in the left leg a little bit more versus swaying down like this. As you pull the subtle energy body up, pull, and now begin to, oh, hey, look over that shoulder. Oh, foot. Tap the foot of the standing knee to release that side. Beautiful. Be gentle with your knees here. No hyperextending of the knees. Nice and a good bounce there. Again, pull the body carriage up so our bellies aren't sagging. Lift those lower abs in. Do it. Nice work, you guys. Beautiful. Bring it around to the side and keep sweeping that leg all the way around until the leg comes out to the other side. And you have your leg coming over here. That's all right. Good. And then gently walk your hands up. Come up to standing V position. Beautiful. How does it feel? Oh, to rotate the hips around. Let's do a hip swirl here. Ah. Got a tight place or 11? There you go. And come around the other way. Oh, slowly, everybody. Right there is my catch point. So I pull my belly in, put my hand on the base of my spine here, and just tell my lower back it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. From here, hips are straight and forward, facing the net. Right? Every shot we do facing the net. Curl your hips under, and maybe use your hands as fists. Curl. Oh, you're going to feel it in the standing knee. You're going to feel that in your standing knee pulling. And then release your hands and drop that water ball forward to release the back of the hips. Beautiful. Bring it back up to center. Let's do that again. That felt so good. Curling it under. We're those hips up. Drop your chins, take a deep breath, inhale. And then sweep the left arm straight up to the ceiling and begin to come over to the side. Oh, intercostal muscles, all of these guys towards the outstretched leg. Good, good. Nice. Let your head go, let your shoulders go. Kind of release the whole carriage. The longer you stretch your arms, the more you'll get the intercostals from the psoas and the hip point. Take a breath, inhale. And bring it back up to the center. Nice work. And very gently bring this knee in so you're in standing knee pose. Find your balance. Circle the hips back and around. Good. I think we did a closed pose there, but we didn't come over the other way. Thank you for that cue. Everybody bring your left hand down. Extend this leg out again. And let's just go ahead and release. Opposite way. Whatever leg you're, yeah, release out. And then bring it back up to standing knee and begin to release in. That's slow. So we're really just arcing back and forth. Beautifully. It doesn't matter which leg you use. Switch your knees, be more on one side. That's why it's your class. Bring it back up to the center. And now knees come under. And very gently lifting arms straight to here. We're going to get some quad stretch. Interesting quad stretch. Lifting arms up. Bring your arms into cactus pose. A couple of ways to do this. Be very gentle. Maybe dropping one hand down back behind you to catch your heel, catch your thigh. And then lift up and reach. We're going to, this is stretching out all of the psoas muscle. But turn your hip towards the front. Thanks, Steph. Turn your hips towards the front and press that pubic bone towards the front of the room. We'll feel the stretch in your thighs. Nice. Keep breathing. And switch it out. Bring the other arm over, the other hand up. Nice, fill up. At least I can see you. Lift it back ever so slightly. You might just want to have your hand on the back of your hips. Lift and press. Beautiful. All right, and then bringing it down, coming forward again, coming down to hands and knees. This might be where your lower back begins to talk to you a little bit. Coming down. Lift your bellies up towards the ceiling. Lift, lift, lift into L stretch and cat stretch. Inhale. Drop your hips down, drop your bellies down, lift your heads up. We're literally flexing and bending the spine. Bring it up again, exhale. And then inhale, lift your heads. And then exhale, pull up again. Up, 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 and lift. Beautiful. And down. And then gently dropping everything down to the mat. So move your blanket. So if your blanket is fine, move your blanket right up to moving down to hands, down to your bellies, dropping your foreheads forward. We're on our bellies, forward, foreheads down. What I want everyone to do is literally walk your feet back towards the back of the room, lengthening your hips. If I was in the back of the room and could do it, I would pull your legs backwards slightly. Yeah, Molly, go ahead and drop your head down on your forearms, your fists. There you go, nice. You can also use your yoga block to prop your forehead here, good. And now draw your elbows in and close to your sides, so close to your rib cage. There you go. Drop your foreheads down. Really let your neck be long. I want everyone to press weight into their feet, the tops of your feet. Press weight into the tops of your feet. Push your pubic bone down into the floor. Then tighten your bellies. And then begin to lift. So you're really pressing down on the floor, bellies, hips, knees, and then lift your body up. This is a back strengthener, upper back strengthener. Necks are long, so I want everyone's chins to be tucked. This is cobra pose. Like a cobra, you're drawing your head towards the front of the room. Take a breath. exhale, bring it down. Turn the face one to one side. And the face will come in. Thank you very much. You are so welcome. I hope we undid a little bit of body posture. Good. Yeah, good. Not that. And we're going to do those two down. We're going to bend at the knee at some point. Lift up again. Lifting it. Lift, lift, lift. Beautiful. Chins are tucked back and the neck is long. Nice. And please bring your heads down and turn your faces up. Good. No breath holding. That does not help us get to where we want to be with deep stretching class. So inhale again. Lift, inhale. At the top of your inhale, faces are looking down. Exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. And then drop down, faces turn the opposite way. You're gently squeezing your glutes together to lift up and do this. One more time, lifting the head towards the center of the room, really getting long. Using, and you might even be able to float your arms above your hands here, using your back. For just a second. Tucking those elbows in, and drop your faces back down and really forward. Nice. All right. And everybody roll over to their sides. I'm going to roll to, I'm going to have my left arm under me. You're going to have your right arm under you guys. Roll to your sides. You guys roll in and face me. We're going to do both. We're going to do both sides. I just want you to see what we're doing. There you go. Maybe stretch your arm out so you have something for your head to lie on. Your knees. Body's long, knees straight out. Good. And now lift your arm up overhead so you're really just on your side, stretching as long as you can. Maybe lift that top leg and flex your foot. Flex your foot. Flex your foot. Flexing your foot is going to get that hamstring. And now, using your bottom leg, bend at the knee of your bottom leg. Bending at the bottom knee. So you got your eyes, you have a brace. Bring this leg into your body so you can hang on to your ankle. Lonnie, look what Megan's doing. She's going to be your great guide, right? I can't see your face from her. Yeah, so let your head fall down. Now here's the key part. How do we stretch the quad in this way? First of all, flex your foot. Flex your foot. Let your head drop. Drop your knee down. Drop your knees so they're coming together. And open the shoulder, holding the foot. Open that shoulder back. Nice. All right, Flo, Lisa, good job. I want you to begin to pull your knee to the back of the room. Begin to pull your knee to the back of the room. Very good. And relax the shoulder if you can that's holding that. Good, nice. Tipping ever so slightly forward. And maybe I'm just going to touch your knee. Hold this knee back to back. That's great. Jen, see if you can drop your knees together a little bit, sweetie. There you go. The more you drop down, the more you're going to feel it in your quad, and then move that whole knee back towards the spin bikes. There you go. Did you feel the difference in the quad stretch? All right, let's see what's going on here. What I want you to do is bring this knee back. Okay, what you're going to feel is right where your don't go too far. There you go. You're going to feel that beautiful quad stretch. Are you feeling it yet?
Yeah.
Are we still twins?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I want you to breathe. Bless this one. Nice work. And let it go in here. Remember we did this on the floor? Remember we were doing this? And I said, I want you to let go right here at the top of that hip. That's where your psoas is coming in. If it gets to be too much, let go. Okay. Beautiful. Rolling back down to your bellies. Stretching arms and legs out behind you. Arms and legs out behind you. Rock your hips back and forth. This is the most beautiful release. Oh, those lower backs just wiggle side to side. Nice. And then what we're going to do is turn to the opposite side. Gently turn to the opposite side. Bring your foot behind you. Sweep your arm down and so go ahead and lift your knee up to get to that ankle. Please flex the foot and begin to drop the knee. As you drop your knees together, you're going to start to feel it in your back. Open that shoulder. Open the shoulder behind you. Flex the foot that you're holding, please. That is a knee in a vulnerable position. So flexing that foot behind you. Allow your head to rest on your arm. Yeah, try to drop your knee down towards the other knee. And breathe with this. Let's get some breath in here. Beautiful. And the more you can draw that top right knee back towards the back of the room. Shoulders. Nice, nice, good, beautiful. As much as you can. Okay, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Stop. And breathe through it. The good news is we come out of any piece of stretch at any time, like going this like a little forward, and then come back into with the next breath. That's what stretching does for us. This is actually called cat's tail, grabbing the cat's tail pose. I can't say it in Sanskrit, it doesn't come out right. But imagine a cat, you're pulling its little tail behind it. It's really, yeah, it's beautiful. Good, beautiful. Really want to release and just touch myself right in here. There you go. Lengthen. Yeah, feeling that? Good. Feeling that length in the size, beautiful. Nice, everybody. And gently come out of your stretch by letting go of your quad, letting go of everything. Roll back to your bellies. We're going to wiggle our hips side to side. Sit down. Oh, that beautiful release. I love the next one. We're going to release the lower back too. Right, and then using your arms to push you up through cobra, back to hands and knees into child's pose. Coming up slowly. Yes, the only speed I have. Knees wide. Oh, knees wide, toes together. Knees wide, toes together. Child's pose saves lower back. So pull your lower abs in and drop your weight back to reset the spine. Beautiful, everybody. Take a deep, deep breath and let your shoulders go. Wiggle your fingers. Maybe wiggle your toes to release. Nice. And then come back up to hands and knees for body pumpers and pickleball players to release our shoulders. From here, you're going to gently, hands and knees, you're going to gently reach and open the bodies. Open, 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 palms up, up. And then sweeping the arm underneath through to keyhole sweep. There we go. Underneath to drop down again. Great time to have your yoga block for your head. Bring your yoga block forward. There you go. Nice. Allow your head to catch and to gently twist for the spine. Be really heavy in that left shoulder or the right shoulder, wherever you are. Just be heavy. Allow the deep stretch of the rotator cuffs. Not too much weight in the prop standing hand. In fact, if you lift your standing hand for just a moment, some of you may want to place that hand on your back. On twisting the elbow around there, turn your palm up 10. There you go. And allow there you go. Allow your chicken wing sort of position here. This is a barbecue chicken wing moment, pose in yoga, where you let that arm, nice Megan, beautiful line. Hey, this work, guys. Nice. So you turn your palm up towards the ceiling and then rotate your rotate it into the elbow. What you're going to do is roll this elbow upward. There you go. That's going to release the serving muscle. That is the pickleball serving muscle back here. Okay. Right in the rhomboids. I want you to breathe. I love for you to have your head here. Come out of any stretch that hurts, making you. Can you draw the shoe down like this? Yeah. You release that right there. Oh, hello, finger. What's my little big deal? May I touch your finger with my back? My pinky. Here. Is it okay? Community release right there. Beautiful. Nice. I want you to be very gentle. This is your back end. Good, you guys. Oh, Maggie, you guys can take a picture. It's so, it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful deep stretch. It's stuck here forever. Yeah. All right, Lisa and Philip, I'm checking in with you guys too. Good. Nice. Good. Rotate and rotate that elbow forward, Lisa. Yeah, rotate that. Bring your elbow like you're going to drop your left shoulder forward a little bit more. There you go. Nice. All right, so gently inhale and come out of this. Let's come back out. Coming into standing knee pose, bringing both arms up overhead, reach flag. Oh, hallelujah, we're back. And coming back down into hands and knees. Let's rotate the opposite arm up to the ceiling, lifting high. And then begin to walk or bring your arms swooping under into that beautiful rotator cuff stretch. As long as you have not just had rotator cuff surgery, shoulder replacement, this is a beautiful stretch. Standing hand can be here. You can also lift your hand to the ceiling, turning the palm up. Drop your left shoulder forward. Kind of nestle that shoulder in. This should not hurt in any way, shape, or form. So I'm going to take it out of the alley zone. All right? Yeah. Just try not to. I don't think that's such a great twist. Gently. There you go. And then bring the word. There you go. That's what it is. This releases this part of your back. Great. Okay. And just let shoulders. That's yeah, coming out of it whenever you need to, grabbing a drink of water. Beautiful. All right, Dia, that's probably not your favorite shoulder to mess with. So coming into child's pose is a great release. Nice, is that okay? All right, good. All right, again, spray. Okay, good work with your goodies. Now coming out of this stretch, back into hands and knees. Whatever arm was under, let's rotate it back up to the ceiling. Come to stretch. And then gently come down to your mats on your backs. Whether your feet are towards me or behind me, it does not matter. But coming down. And I promise you will get back up. As you're coming down, bring your knees into your body, and this is a really fun, gentle spinal release. That reminds me of Ian, because my 3-year-olds in preschool, just to rock and roll, be a jelly bean, be an Easter egg. But it really, really allows the spine to release. All right, and when you're finished rocking and rolling, bring your knees down, feet down, so your feet are planted, your knees are bent. Beautiful. Oh, let your hips sink into this pose. Feet are at least mat width apart. Feet are mat width apart. And then gently drop, doesn't matter which side, just drop one knee in towards the center. Trying to place your hand on the knee that's dropping. The knee that's dropping, place your hand on that hip and push that hip out towards, beautiful, Megan, push hard. Yep, as you drop that knee in. Good. You should not torque your knees, you should not twist or pop anything and something that feels uncomfortable. Good. All right, and take a deep breath, inhale. And then switch your knees from your, plant your feet, and then drop your knee in the other way. Good, Jay. You're really getting that nice long press stretch to that hip. If I could, I would hold your leg and pull you this way. It's the motion. This knee comes energetically. Good. Energetically and physically. And next, Megan. Good. You got Dia. You're pressing. You don't do anything wrong in this class. Press this hip towards me. So, yeah, there you go. Good, nice and secure, yummy. If I had your foot, I would pull you. That's the energy we want this to really rock forward. It's not a stretch you can do standing. Very well. You're holding weight. Good. And now bring your knees into your body. Bring your knees into your body. Lift your feet up towards the ceiling. And if you are so inclined, you may place your yoga block underneath your sacrum. Yeah, on your right, almost your right. Yes. And it should be comfortable. It should be comfortable. You want the yoga block to lift your feet up. Megan, you're such a good prop today. All Lonnie has to do is look over his shoulder. He sees me and you. Thank you. Megan's my statue. So good. This is an inversion. I know it sounds like a funny thing to say, but this is an inversion. Very similarly to the way you put your legs up the wall and racquetball gears, or when we do pickleball, legs up the wall between sets. It turns the blood flow back to the body. It is one of the most nurturing, beautiful ways to reset the blood pressure, to reset the spine, and to let our body's the lymph fluid just flow back out and through for drainage. You can close your eyes. And if the block under your hips does not serve, feel free to rock to your side and pull it out. Just having our feet above our heart. Nice, Lisa and Philip, beautiful. Yep. And if you flex and point your toes a few times, just get that lymph fluid circulating. We do this on airplanes, usually with our backs on airplanes, but we do this sitting in our chairs. Or long term, where we're sitting, circling the feet around. Beautiful. Nice. Hold on 30, 45 seconds here. Coming to stillness. If your palms are facing down, you're grounding your energy. We feel a lot of wind the last couple of days. Anytime at all, our palms are down to the ground, grounding our energy, kind of getting settled. If your palms are in an upward position, you are in the receiver mode. So energetically, our palms up, shoulders back and flat underneath us. Receptive position. Now please bend one knee at a time and drop that foot completely to the floor first. And then the other leg comes down slowly. Pressing up into a bridge. Lift your hips up. Lift, 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 lift. Again, reset the spine. Take your block out from under your hips. Just push them and slide to the side. Beautiful. And then dropping hips down to the mat. Please bring one knee in and extend the other knee out. Now, those of you who have tight psoas muscles, feel free with this stretch. You can actually replace the block underneath your hips if you so choose. It doesn't have to happen. But this is a great way to move your body. Knee into the body. Let that knee now come out to the side. So head fall, good. This is where we're not doing Yoga Journal magazine here. Everybody can just close their eyes and let that leg fall. Please press your hand on the outstretched leg. The outstretched leg's hip. Left hand lift. Here you go. You're going to put a little bit of pressure right there, pushing down. That's it. You want your hips to be flat on the ground as much as possible. Make it left hand on your butt. Push down there. And this rotates and opens the hips up. So Lisa and Philip, nice. Beautiful. Pressing so your hips are flat on the ground. We don't have one hip elevated. Just rocking a little bit to make sure that both hips are on the floor. Next, a bit of pressure in that left hip, left hand. Jen, if I could, I would stand on this hip. That's the energy I want to do. It rock. A little extra subtle piece of psoas stretch. The outstretched leg. That's psoas goes from the middle part of the back across right across that hip in. And that's it holds us upright. It also draws us up. Especially when the lunge motion kind of gets you. It's like this holding us when it goes back. So good. Nice. Beautiful job today, guys. Like pull back. These are all beautiful lower back stretches. So bring your knees back up into your body. Both knees come in. Please rock side to side, holding your knees. And now the other knee comes into your body and extend your leg long. Beautiful. Opposite leg. This is called Apanasana. Half knee bend into body. Then bring your knee into your body first. Let's do this one first. Stretch the piriformis underneath. The knees are getting a nice stretch here. The more we work on our little lower abs for strength and stability, with those hips tucks over this, all that strengthens the lower back. Obviously, the lower back's far, lower back's like this. Good. Flex that foot to some air. Good. And now gently open that leg out to the side. Release your arms. Palms up is receiving. Bring that knee all the way out to the side. Beautiful. Philip and Lisa, good. Just let that hip open. Placing your hand on the outstretched leg's hip. Press that right hand, right hip into the ground. Good. Nice, good. Wiggle motion. Deep breaths here. 2 or 3 really, really good. Long, deep breaths. And now gently bring your knee back up into the center part of your body. Hands come behind the legs. Both knees are coming in. Hands come behind your legs and rock side to side, releasing those muscles in the lower back. And then stretching out all the way on your mat. Hands over your head, feet over your head. Letting everything settle. And everybody, just whatever side you're on, bring your, plant your feet, lift your hips, and move your hips to the side of your mat. Right side of your mat. And then stretch your feet out towards the left side of the mat. And Lonnie, and Joey, this is really for you guys in lower back. We've worked on this ball. So your hips are all the way out to the right side and your heels are on the left side of your mat. This is going to be a C stretch. You got the right idea, Jen. Now start walking your feet towards that edge of your mat. Dropping that right hip. Nice, Dia. A little bit more with, I'm going to unsickle your foot. So flex your feet, unsickling. That's it. Do you feel the difference? Really subtle shift. So your right foot is standing. I don't want you to sickle this foot either. So flex. There you go. And now bring this heel across your body. I don't want to do it for you. Are you with me? You're with me with what we're doing now? Where we're headed? Yeah. Which direction are we headed in? Okay. And there's a tendency, maybe I'm just going to unsickle this foot. This would be a standing flat foot. Little difference in the IT band when I do that. Beautiful. All right. And if your knees need to be bent, that's perfectly fine. Good job. And you have to unsickle your foot. Draw this heel towards that side. That's okay. When you get to the old board, and breathe. Good, Lonnie. I want to hear another breath. Another breath. And exhale. I can feel you're kind of energetically finding that space and going back to this. And it's okay to wiggle with this. That's all. Wiggies are important. Our feet really that break the top piece. And relax your feet. Let everything go. And now you can really relax. I can pull forward in your feet. Nice and beautiful. And then I actually want you to do something a little bit. Your hips are to the right. Yeah. I want you to stretch your hips to the left. The left, near the left. Yep. Here you go. Come over. Yep. Come over. Keep it up. Now begin to stretch. Okay. Good, great. And if you need to bring your knees into your body. All right, everybody, beautiful. Bend your knees. So we're in that C arc, bend your knees, and we're going to shift our weight, our bodies over to the opposite side of our mat. So if you're on the right side now, go to the left. So, yep, so Lonnie, shift your weight, shift your hips all the way back. Right, yeah, leave your hips to the left for Lonnie. Good. You got it, Dia. She's done this with me so many times. I'm going to unsickle this foot, so flex, and then, so you're standing. So what we're going to end up doing is getting this foot to come out. There you go. I'm going to do the same thing for you, my friend. That's it. Hard to do when you're thinking about it. Dropping that left hip down. Nice. Nice. So reaching or reaching the left side of your body out. It's beautiful. Good. Nice one. So arm up overhead. Yep, you shift it. And we want to roll. This nice. Good. As long as you're getting a little bit of arc out, kicking that hip out to the left side stretch. And like you did from here, keep this knee bent. Yeah. Be safe for your lower back. Stretch this thing out slowly. Rest. There you got it. Ooh, my favorite pretzel. Yeah. My favorite pretzel. Like, good job. Breathe and let it go. Yeah. Yeah. Right, Megan, drop your left hip down just a little bit. Let it go. Oh, hello. Good. So as work, everybody. All right, and now we're going to set up for Shavasana, our favorite part of class. Good. Please place a blanket roll under your knees. Let you stay put. Just bring your knees into your chest. Bring your knees into your chest. Here, you now stretch your leg over your shoulder. That's it. Beautiful. Okay. As we come into Shavasana, Philip and Lisa, you know what to do. Getting your blanket roll underneath your hips. So opening your hips, your shoulder blades are flat on your mat. Palms can be up or down, up to you. Completely up to you, whatever feels better. Let your legs, literally, let your knees open to the sides. Let your feet fall. Knees are about shoulder width apart. That's beautiful, Megan. Bend your knees a little bit to wiggle into this position and then come to stillness. And this is where, when you close your eyes, let the earth just hold you. That beautiful release. Pressing your shoulder blades open and let them be flat. Earth is holding you in deep, deep nurturing gravity. Allow this practice to integrate. As you close your eyes, release your jaw. Release your forehead. Melt your shoulders into the mat. Shoulder blades be flat under you. It's like warm butter and syrup. Let everything just melt into the mat. Knees are relaxed, hips are relaxed. Feet and ankles are relaxed. Now begin to take a very, very deep breath. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Very gently coming back into this present moment. And begin to bring one knee into your body and then the other. Bring your knees to your chest. As you take a breath, then roll to the side. Stay there for a breath or two. Allowing everything to come back gently into the present moment. And before you start moving to come to sitting, take another deep breath. Moving with our breath is so very important to not hold our breath. We do that when we tie our shoes and when we get out of bed and we put up things. So as you're coming to a seated posture, breathe. Finding your way back into an upright seated position. Lifting the crown of your head straight up to the back to the ceiling. So your back is straight, shoulders are relaxed. Drop your chins to your chest. Feel that beautiful, long, deep stretch between your shoulder blades. Heads come up to center. Gently allow your heads to fall to the left side. Stretching out that shoulder, opposite shoulder, and heads come up to the center. Inhale. As you exhale, head comes over to the other side. Gently stretching that shoulder girdle. Allow your chin to fall forward. Heads forward to the side and back up to the center. Beautiful. Inhale, both arms come up overhead. Intertwine your fingers. Gently reverse your palms and pressing up out of the shoulders. Lift. And then release. Hands come to Anjali Mudra, which is prayer pose. Hands come to your heart space. Release your shoulders. Gently bow your heads. It is with deep gratitude to each of my teachers who have come before me, and to each of you as my guides today. Blessings and namaste.